Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be starting a new series called What's in the Shop. I own a small business outfitting 4x4s for overlanding, from rock sliders, bumpers, installing winches, doing 12 volt installs, and also doing cabinetry. And so today let's hop in, let's show you what I got. So today we have a 2018 Jeep Wrangler Sahara edition, and we, as per the customer's request, have this fridge slide on top of a stove with just a deep storage drawer here and a foldable table slot underneath. So let's show you how it works. I'll start by showing you this fridge and stove slide. Push down on the sleever here. Fridge pops out. Next one, stove slide. Boom. Now, for those of you that may be concerned about the weight of this, or like the worthiness of these drawer slides, these slides can hold 500 pounds each. So it's not going nowhere. This is a heavy fridge, and like there's no bounce in that whatsoever. Stove has a little bit because it's just super far out, but there's no doubt in my mind that you can place a boiling pot of water and do all your cooking with that all fully extended. But if you're uncomfortable with that, you can just slide in your fridge, and you can do all your cooking nice and close under the cover of your little hatch and out of the rain. Just set yourself up. You're ready to rumble. So let's dive into the build. Alright, now I'm old school. I bring out the pen and paper and I like to sketch out, first of all, everything that the customer has supplied. So that being a fridge, a stove, a table, and a compressor. Those are the four things I need to include, the must-have in this build. So here I'm drawing out what the customer has described to me. The nice thing about this too, I can send him a picture and he gives me the go-ahead before I even start cutting any plywood down. Okay, so let me introduce to you my favorite tool. This is a 36 volt cordless Makita track saw. I work in a pretty small shop, so this has been a game changer for me in terms of space, and also if you've ever pushed a full sheet of plywood through a table saw by yourself, you know it's pretty awkward. So this has been an absolute game changer in my workflow. So here I'm pre-laying out each piece that I'm going to be cutting so I can minimize my scrap. And you can see here I have almost no scrap by the end of that sheet, and I can get this whole drawer system out of one sheet of plywood. For assembly, I am using tight bond glue with 18 gauge brad nails. Then once it's all assembled and the glue is set, then I add a bunch of screws for the key points where strength is needed most. So for this specific customer, he would like carpet on the top and on the drawer fronts. You saw in the last shot there, we were using the router to round over the edges, so the carpet has a soft edge to go over, so it doesn't rip over time. And I just use staples here, no glue, and that is so that if you ever need to replace the carpet, you can just rip it off and replace it, and you're not having to deal with glue and tearing of the plywood and all that sort of nonsense. You can just rip off that carpet and put a new piece on. Now for install, I use these turnbuckles. This is crucial. It locks in the cabinet so that it won't tip when you open the drawer slides. This is by no means a tutorial, but I want this to inspire you. See, maybe if you have a Jeep yourself and you're like, what do I do for storage? This is a super effective way to store a fridge, a stove, and a table alongside all of your other random gear that you may carry when you're off-road.